Cooper Tires has been working to expand their offerings of tires for SUVs and crossovers, which makes a lot of sense because everybody is buying crossovers. These Discoverer SRXs are meant to be a versatile, all-terrain touring tire for SUVs and crossovers, and they come in a whole bunch of different sizes. So if you have something like a compact crossover, like a Honda CR-V, a light-duty truck like a Ford F-150, or something in the middle like this Ford Explorer we have here, they'll have something that fits. Cooper says this touring tire is good for all-season performance, long tread life, more ride comfort, and improving efficiency. What's the secret? This tire uses more silica, which makes the tire more flexible in its abilities and under more diverse conditions to offer more grip and less rolling resistance at the same time. So right away, looking at the tire, you can see that there are a ton of sipes. These little squiggly lines are what's going to give you more traction in wet weather because they kind of act like squeegees to push water away from your contact patch. These ridges here are also made for better traction in the snow. So these grooves are meant to kind of trap snow inside to give you more traction in the winter because snow on snow will give you better traction than snow on bare tire. You can also see here that there's a 5-rib tread pattern that's supposed to evenly distribute the load across the tire's contact patch, which should result in better handling, even tread wear, and more responsiveness from the tires. In addition to that, these tires have a stable edge sidewall, which Cooper says will make for better dry road traction. It's also supposed to enhance steering precision while providing a better feel for the road. We actually had to postpone shooting earlier because it started pouring rain, but I'm actually really glad it started raining because it gave me an opportunity to see how these tires perform in really wet conditions. And they perform really well. They bit really strong and were able to brake and stop really quickly, just like they do when it's dry out. And even driving around the highway, there were no issues. There was no hydroplaning and everything felt really solid. And Cooper says that these tires are also supposed to provide better steering feedback, although I didn't really notice a difference compared to the stock tires. Although I did notice that they're a little bit noisier and they ride a little bit harsher than the stock tires, but neither are a big enough issue to really be a deal breaker. The tread wear life is 65,000 miles, and Cooper also does a 45-day free test drive, so if you don't like the tires, you should just be able to return them, which is a pretty good guarantee. These Discoverer SRX tires come in 43 different sizes and are available anywhere from 16 to 22 inches in diameter, and pricing will be about $140 for each tire. These tires work really well in the types of conditions we saw today, which is pouring rain, and for dry driving too. The real test will be to see how they perform during a snowstorm, and we always recommend that drivers have a dedicated set of winter tires, but if you live in a place that doesn't have a real winter and you drive a crossover or SUV, these tires are a pretty good pick for an all-rounder that does everything really well.